Greetings everybody, this is Elias Planakos from Wireless Insider, and today I have with me the BlackBerry 9860 Torch, fresh from BlackBerry's shelves. This was traditionally known as the BlackBerry Storm series, 9500 series basically back in the day. It used to have the clicky screen, not anymore, they've done away with that. What we're going to be going through with you today is the specs of the phone, the startup time, see how it works going through the software, the internet browser, multimedia, and in the end, a list of the small things that you may or may not know about this phone that may make or break your decision to go out and buy one. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. Okie dokie, so yeah, taking a look at the box, you can tell right away the phone most likely doesn't come with a case, which is fine, I guess. There we go. There's your phone. BlackBerry 9860 Torch. Got its name changed, traditionally known as a Storm, but not anymore. So BlackBerry Torch, there's this guy. Put him on the side for now. Let's see what else other goodies are in this box. Literature, forget about it. Battery. Looks like it, yep, it's the same battery that BlackBerry Bold uses. Pretty cool. Stereo headphones, data cable, and little charging dongle that goes with the data cable. Alright, that was fun. Now it's done. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy. So, let's get you out of here. Right away, you'll notice it is pretty darn slim. Here's the guy for a quick comparison, I guess. Here's the BlackBerry 9360. So let's put them side by side here. So they're very similar in size, just a little bit chubbier here. Do it here so you can see. There we go. Alrighty. And yeah, if you are accustomed to seeing the older BlackBerry Storm series, you'll notice the buttons are now separate, so they're not flush with the phone as previously designed by BlackBerry. In this case, they're separate, which doesn't hurt its design too much. It looks very nice. And there's that beautiful 3.7-inch touchscreen, which we'll definitely go over in just a little bit. On the left side, there are no buttons, just a charger port, most likely for a dock connector, because there are no contacts here for charging it on the dock, so that must be it. At the back, we have a 5-megapixel camera with LED flash, and status LED, single lock button. So let's go ahead and turn this guy on. I'm going to go ahead and time it, see how long it does take to turn on, and we'll go over the specs at the same time. So let's do it. To eject the battery door, you push this button in, and it should pop up. So let me push that in. Yeah, there we go, and it's gone. Very cool. As traditionally done, back is made of steel. Beautiful. Can't complain. So, in the back, you'll see a micro SD memory card slot, a SIM card in there with an ejection tab, so you can slide it down to eject your SIM card. Nice feature to add there. And let's go ahead and turn this guy on. So let's put this here, and 3, 2, 1. Great. Let me put this plate back on here so it looks nice and funky. Beautiful. And as you can see what I'm doing here, that's just super zoom, wicked. So in the meantime, while it is turning on, let's go over some specs. Everyone loves specs. So, weight of this phone is 135 grams. In perspective, the BlackBerry Bold 9900, the newest one that just came out, is 130 grams. So it's only a little bit heavier than the BlackBerry Bold. So this is 135 grams, 3.7-inch TFT capacitive touch display. So that means no clicky. So the screen doesn't click inwards, it doesn't move around, it's capacitive touch, very good. It supports 16 million colors, so the display with very nice pictures and videos will pop out on the screen and jump into your face. Running BlackBerry OS 7. The specs on this are very similar to the high-end BlackBerry 9900 Bold. BlackBerry Torch here has a 1.2 gigahertz processor, single core of course, 768 megabytes of RAM. Here's where it differs. This one has 4 gigabytes of onboard memory. So, hey, it's a far cry from the 512 megabytes of other devices or 1 gig. This is 4 gigabytes of onboard storage, and of course supports micro SD memory, as you saw. So no problems there. Oh, there I say, look at that. 1 minute 13 seconds. It actually beat the Bold. Bold was about 1 minute 15 and minute 17. This is a minute 13 to turn on. Hey, can't complain with progress. That's wonderful to see. Let's get this out of here. Okay, so let's go through the software as quickly as possible. Let's see how fast this sucker is. Let's go to the minimized tray here. Very fast, should be expected. Okay, let's open it up. Alright, and let's see. Not too shabby. Let's get up close so you can see how smooth and fluent it is. Wonderful. Kind of feels like it's going at like 40 frames per second or something like that, but yeah. Now it's more noticeable on the Torch here. If you do a quick throw, it's not enough to switch screens. You have to do a little acceleration or go at least halfway on the screen so you can switch to a different tile. So something good to keep in mind. Let's go to the options menu. Let's see how quickly this guy opens up here. Oh, let's go to security. The screen is so big you can't really scroll. Well, that's cool. You'll notice right away it's a beauty. Okay, there's only one more option. Okay, let's go to the gallery. Let's see how the pictures are. Let's see how they load side by side, sliding, grinding, gliding, whatever. Pictures. So the wallpapers. Okay, so let's go to the silver guy here and oh yeah. Beautiful. There we go. With a screen this big, I mean, come on, look at that. It's just really nice. And as you notice, it does rotate. So it does have a accelerometer in there. Very quick. Okay. Zoom on in. Let's zoom out. Let's see how it looks on this side. Just so you can see how smooth that guy is. Alright, now I know you're all asking, how's the keyboard? How's the keyboard? Well, it's awesome. Let's go ahead. I've seen pictures of it. I just want to try it out right now. Go do a little text message. Okay, so it's a little small. Well, come on, it's 3.7 inch LCD display. It resembles the Nexus S, Nexus 1. Let's go ahead and... Cool. Alright, let's try the quick brown fox loves bacon. So there's autocorrecting doing its thing there. That's cool. Now let's go see how it is for the landscape view. Guess you can't really hold it down. There we go. Well, bam. Beautiful. Try that again. One. Just under 1 second. Beautiful. Now this looks cool. Let's see how this works out. Oh, butchered that one. I thwarted that one, yeah. Okay. Did it again. The quick brown fox. Cool. I have to say this feels very solid. It's much cool multi-detection for text keys. Look at that. So yeah, beautiful multi-point. That's what I want to see. Something different. Alright, so if you want to modify text, let's see. Whoops, I hit the keyboard by accident. That's cool. Hope you can see that's a little tab there. If you want to modify the text, you just swipe it and it gets there. Very cool. Alright. Okay, you know what? Let's go and take a look at the camera since we're talking about media before. I totally skipped my mind. A convenience button over here. You can see him. There you go. Press that guy and it should load. Camera. Wonderful. Okay, let's see if this guy has autofocus. Oh, I didn't press anything. Oh, that's what I want to see. Show me the love. Wonderful. Let's delete that. Very nice resolution of that picture. Let me try that again and maybe I can show you. Let's get up close and personal. Flash makes a world of difference. Of course, it won't translate on the camera, but hey, take my word for it. The fact that it has autofocus and, with flash, even the preview looks very clean. I love this. You know what? Let's go ahead and go on the web browser. Let's see how fast this guy loads up a page. Let's open it up. It's running on a Wi-Fi connection here, and as always, I'm going to go to End Gadget. So, load it fast, of course. Let's go to the bottom, and away we go. Let's see how that RAM and processing power can help this thing load up fast. And as always, OS 7 from BlackBerry does not support Flash, so don't expect Flash in the web browser. Just thinking, chugging along. Well, you know what? Let's see how it works when it's still loading. Small checkerboarding. Give it some credit. It's not done loading yet. Alright, it's finished. So it was a bit faster than the BlackBerry Curve 9360. Pretty much the same speed as the BlackBerry Bold 9900. Can't complain. I mean, come on, they're pretty much identical, except for the size and the screen. So let's see what we've got here. Ah, beautiful. I saw some checkerboarding. No, I don't want to see that. Let's try that again. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so if you really scroll quickly, it seems that some checkerboarding happens. Let's try zooming in right here. Beautiful. Very clean. All right, let's go down to an image and with text. Let's see if we can pull one of those up. Alright, so let's zoom on in here. Take a good look at that screen. So no artifacts, very clean. Zooming into pictures or text is not a problem. Alright, has a cool spring effect when you bounce out of the website, so boing. Yeah. And yep, as a common feature of OS 7, there is tab browsing. Tap this guy here, add a new tab, and you can start browsing on a second web page. So very cool. Nice. Now let's go to YouTube. And I'm going to load up a trailer, and we're going to see how the video buffers and all that funky stuff. Okay, so load it quickly, of course, mobile version. Let's go ahead and hit numbers, 300. Oh, that's cool. It's like a dial pad. Traditionally, it's usually up on the top. I'm used to the Android platform, but here you got the numbers on the left side. If you can see that, that's pretty cool. All right, let's search for the 300 trailer. Always love showing that on my videos. And yeah, that little tab there to find the volume keys, it's made it a lot easier. So let's see what the volume is as well. Alright, well, audio's okay. It's not the loudest. Again, this is because of the trailer I'm using. Music would certainly have a different you have experience with that. But let's see how quickly it orients the video. Oh, come on, what more can you ask for? Look at that. Again, no cheesy transition to slow down the rotation. It just gets the job done. Let's try seeing what happens when I do this. Oh, come on, what more can you ask? Let's try this. Full screen. Sure is, my friend. Okay, so while we're on this display, I'm going to exit. We'll go do something completely different. Let's go to messages. Whatever. Let's see the welcome message. Very cool. All right, whatever. Let's go home. All right, now let's hold down the menu button. Let's show up what's running. Let's go to browser. And there you have it. You have knew this. You have where you left off in the video, and it still shows a thumbnail, a preview of where you left off, so you can see what you're doing and continue. Another thing I wanted to show you, since we are on the topic of display, the dial pad. Organized traditionally in the old software the same way in OS 5, the BlackBerry Storm series. They do have tabs up here, so you have the dial pad, call log, if it wants to get there, okay, and your contacts. So that's a huge dial pad. You can see those dividers. That's massive. If you miss dial number, shame on you. I mean, my finger, the button's bigger than my finger. So what I'm going to do now is take this phone outside and do a quick test in the sunlight. I want to see how this phone performs in direct sunlight and on different angles. So let's go do that, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so I have the BlackBerry Torch 9860 here. We'll do a quick sun test, see how this sucker performs in the sun. Oh, let's unlock it. And you know what, let's make sure that brightness is on maximum. Shouldn't really matter in the sunlight, but you know what? Why not? Let's do it anyway. So it's not, it's auto dim. Let's go to 100. Why not? Okay. So, yeah, you can still see the icons down here. You can still see the time and information on the top. Let's open this up here. Now the icons at least have some tint of white, so it's easy to see them. Let's get on this angle, all right. Let's see, you want to make a phone call. There's the dial pad. Alright, and we're back, and you notice the phone performed pretty good in sunlight. Again, as the case with the other touchscreen versions and other BlackBerries, the white background in the menu certainly does help that. So on full brightness, even without full brightness with sunlight, it does work very well, especially with the contrast here. You can read that no problem. Now let's move on to the small things, the things you may or may not know about, things you may want to keep in mind. Well, as I covered in the video, the battery on the 9860 is the same battery that the Bold 9900 uses. The camera does have autofocus, so if you're taking a picture, 5 megapixel camera with 720p video quality, you do have autofocus on this. Web browsing was very snappy, wasn't too bad at all. Some checkerboarding here and there, but you know what, when you're zoomed in to that degree, or if you're loading a website just as advanced as Engadget.com with all this stuff running in the background, it's bound to happen one way or another. And again, the phone does not support near-field communication. May not be a big thing for you, but you know, it's something you do have to keep in mind. So in the end, what can you take away with you from this video? Well, it has sufficient amount of RAM at 768 megabytes, 4 gigabytes of internal memory, and a 1.2 gigahertz processor that really makes everything come together in a very nice package. The tiles and shifting are very smooth. They did a very good job with this phone, I have to say, and going with a 3.7-inch display, a capacitive touch, more importantly, not that clicky design they had in the past, was a very smart idea as well. My entire experience with it has been nothing but pleasurable. It's been a very good performer here, and I think it'll find a very nice home in your pocket. In the meantime, thank you for joining me with this video. If you liked it, please comment and subscribe. Again, this is Elias Planiakos from Wireless Insider. Until next time, take care.